Hi friends! Today I'm bringing you a very exciting announcement because it's time to announce the round 2 of Graphics-a-thon. This is a readathon that I helped Ellen host last year, and we had so much fun with it that we had to bring it back this year. And this year we're also being joined by Rebecca as our new co-host, and I'm just so excited. I will link to both of their blogs below, and I'll also link to some of my blog posts about the readathon in case you want some easy information that you can bookmark. We also have a Google Doc going with recommendations for the prompts, and so I'll link everything down below. But anyways, Graphics-a-thon is a readathon that is dedicated to reading graphic novels, manga, comics, illustrated books, as long as it has pictures and counts. This year it's going from October 11th to October 19th, and we have 5 prompts. We also have 3 bonus prompts if you would like some extra challenges, and of course everything is optional. But I personally am feeling pretty ambitious, so I did pick a book for every prompt, and then I also have some other random books that I would love to get to, and so I'm just going to throw you a really long list of graphic novels and manga that I'm hoping to read. The first prompt is to pick a book with characters of color, and for that I'm going with Shades of Magic Volume 1, The Steel Prince by V.E. Schwab. I actually have a few books with characters of color on my TBR, but this is one that didn't really fit anywhere else, so I decided to put it here. And this is a prequel graphic novel series. It predates the events of the Shades of Magic series, and it follows Rai's father, King Maxim. And can we just talk about how absolutely badass Maxim looks? Like, oh my god. The second prompt is for a book with disability rep, and for this I'm picking a reread of Mooncakes by Suzanne Walker. I've been dying to reread this for a while anyways, and it's the perfect time of year because it's witchy and cute, and I feel like it's a very good fall read. But the main character is hard of hearing. Also, the love interest is non-binary, and they're both Chinese American, so this one actually fits a few prompts if you haven't read it yet. It's so cute, it's so fun, I highly recommend it. The third prompt is to pick a book with queer characters, and for this I'm going with another reread. And I'm going with the Collector's Edition Volume 3 of Fruits Basket. This is my favorite anime and manga series of all time. It has been since I was a kid. Something that always amazed me about Fruits Basket, even when I was a kid and I wasn't really sure what my own identity was and what my own orientation was, I was always so amazed by how normalized queerness is in this series, because there are several characters in this book who are very clearly queer, and it's just not really talked about that much. It's just kind of casual, kind of normal, and I just love this series so much. The fourth prompt is for a spooky read, and for this I'm going with Farmhand Volume 2. I read the first volume in the series a little while back and really loved it. It's super weird, super gross. It is about this family whose grandfather owns this bizarre farm where he grows organs for people, but things have gone horribly awry and there's much more to it than meets the eye. This also features Own Voice's Black Rat, by the way, so again, if you need another recommendation for that first prompt, this would be a very good one to double up on that and the spooky prompt. And the fifth prompt is for a 5-star prediction, which I kind of have 2 for this one actually, and it's volumes 3 and 4 of Fence. Really can't believe that I haven't finished these graphic novels yet, but I've been putting them off because I'm kind of savoring them because I love this series a lot. I love C.S. Picot's writing so much. I think they are just an incredible author who writes the most lovable characters, and I had planned on rereading the first 2 and then catching up this month. However, I finally decided that I'm going to save them for the readathon and just binge all 4 of them, you know, reread the first 2, then catch up on these 2, and then as soon as the readathon's over, I will probably pick up Striking Distance, which is the new follow-up novel that's coming out at the end of this month. That's it for the main prompts. Now, like I said, there are also 3 bonus prompts, just if you want to challenge yourself a little bit more, and so I went ahead and picked titles for those as well. Bonus prompt number 1 is for a book that has been or will be adapted, and for that I'm going with Volume 4 of Fruits Basket, another reread, because obviously, like I said, this has been adapted twice. It's currently on its 2nd version of the anime. Bonus prompt number 2 is for a book with pink on the cover, and for that I'm going with The Witch Boy. I've been meaning to read this for way too long. I'm trying to get it where it's not blinding you with the glare, but obviously there's a lot of pink going on right here. This is a middle grade fantasy graphic novel about a boy whose family is magical, but the catch is that only the women in his family are allowed to be witches, and he really wants to be a witch. I know that this is a series, so I don't know if it turns out that he is actually on the trans spectrum or if it's just dealing with assessing gender stereotypes. I'm not exactly sure. I know that the author is queer, but I don't know what their full identity is. But I've just heard so many good things about this. I feel like I don't hear a lot of people talk about it, but the people that I do hear talk about it talk very fondly of it. So I'm really excited to read it, and it just looks so cute. And bonus prompt number 3 is to pick a book that's kind of outside of your norm. And for this one, I went with Diana, Princess of the Amazons. I actually found this just scrolling through Hoopla, and it looks so cute. I really don't ever read books about superheroes. I don't like superhero comics that much, and so for me to pick up a graphic novel or comics about superheroes, especially if they're in an established superhero canon, generally it has to really speak to me, and honestly this just spoke to me because it's adorable. That's it for the prompts, but we're not done yet because I am trash for graphic novels and manga. I think they are one of the best forms of storytelling, honestly, and I just want to read them all the time. So I have a few more that I would like to get to, and those are I Hate Fairyland Book 2. This is the second half of the I Hate Fairyland series. It covers volumes 3 and 4. This is by Scotty Young, and it is an adult fantasy humor graphic novel series, except it also has some kind of horror elements, and it's really gross and really funny, and it's about this woman who is trapped in the body of a child stuck in this whimsical fairyland that she hates and she wants to destroy. And if you haven't checked it out, it's honestly so funny and really fucked up. Nailbiter Volume 2 by Joshua Williamson. Volume 1 is on Kindle Unlimited. If you have a subscription, I highly recommend it. This is a horror crime graphic novel series about this NSA agent who is investigating why all of these terrible serial killers keep coming from the same town. And the first volume was really good. And then as I was pulling books off my shelf for this video, I was reminded that I have a few more that I would like to get to. I promise I'm almost done. But there's Tales from the Dark Side by Joe Hill. This is a horror short story collection of his. 10 Count Volume 2. This is still in its plastic wrapping because this is adult. I will never stop being entertained by the fact that adult manga gets shrink wrapped. But anyways, this is a romance between a man who has germophobia and his therapist. And the premise is a little questionable at times. However, I thought the first volume was executed really well. I've heard very mixed reviews on the second volume, but I'm hoping that I like it. Love and Focus Volume 2. This is a YA romance contemporary manga. And this is about a girl who joins a photography club in her high school and starts to fall for a boy there, but her best friend is like kind of getting involved and getting in the way, I think. It's been a while since I read Volume 1 and I don't remember it that well, so I might reread Volume 1 before picking this up, but they're very short. Spell on Wheels by Kate Leth. All I know is that this features cute gay witch girls. That's really all I need. Okay, and we're finally done. Those are all of the graphic novels and manga that I would like to get to for the readathon. Obviously, I am probably not going to get to all of those unless I literally don't read anything else that week, which might be the plan, honestly, because my birthday falls in that week, and I'm thinking it would be kind of a nice birthday treat to just chill and read graphic novels and manga all week, so we'll see. But anyways, I am really excited, and I would love to hear what your TBR is. If you have any of the same books on your TBR or anything else, you know, if you're participating, just let me know down in the comments and let's talk about it. And thank you so much for watching. I hope that you found something new and exciting to add to your TBR, and until next time, happy reading. Bye!